Right, hello again, here we go. So another video in our series. This one, we're going to look at something very useful, how to speak on the telephone, particularly how to leave messages. Because nowadays, obviously, most of us, we just send texts or ring our friends directly on their mobile, but sometimes we have to speak to people in an office or at a reception who don't know us, and maybe we have to ask to speak to somebody else. So in this one, we're going to look at how we get past receptionists. Remember issues like push option 2 to connect, and particularly how to leave answer phone messages. This is particularly important because we have to be very clear, especially when we give our telephone number. Because some digits that we say, particularly the digits like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, sound very much like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So to save confusion, because often people will mishear this and then you'll get the wrong number and they will never be able to ring you back, it's always better to give your number as digits. So instead of reading this as 12, 13, 30, here it sounds the same, 13, 30, 45, I would read that back as 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 0, 4, 5. So it's always better to give the numbers as digits, and that goes the same for when you're giving an address. Make sure the house number or the numbers in the address are given as digits, and if you have to spell the words, always have a go at that as well, because that can be another problem. But particularly the contact phone numbers, because if there's any doubt, that's the first thing they're going to use to ring you back. So we'll look quickly just to give an idea of how we would perhaps leave a message for someone we want to speak to at an office who's not available. Yeah. So we can see here what I would say, and then the other lines of what perhaps the receptionist would say. So we'll read that through together and you get an idea of this. So I'm going to ring them up, ring, answer the phone. Hello, can I speak to Bob? That's who I want to speak to. Can I speak to Bob? So I'm just going to say something. I'm afraid he's not here. I'm afraid he's not here. He's not here. Okay. Can I leave a message? Can I leave a message? Yes, go ahead. Yes, it's okay, go ahead. Say your message. Okay. So my name is Graham. My number is, and remember now we have to do this like digits, 555 247 93518. So my number is 555 247 93518, something like that. Give it as digits, much clearer. And then say why you're ringing. I'm calling about the email he sent me today. I'm calling about the email he sent me today. That's the end of your message. And don't forget, once you've done the message, anything else I can do? No, that's fine. Thanks for your help. Thanks very much for your help. I say cheerio. Bye-bye for now. Okay. Other thing you might get when you ring them up, hello, can I speak to Bob? You could get yes. Can I say who's calling? Who's calling? Oh, tell him it's Graham. This is Graham. They might ask you what it's about, what's it concerning, and you say, oh, I'm calling about the email he sent me today. Yeah, nice and clear. So, can I say who's calling? Yeah, tell him it's Graham, and I'm calling about the email he sent me today. Now he knows what it's about. Put you through, have your conversation. Okay? And remember, give the number as digits. So, if they put you through to his phone, and often people have set their phone up as an answer phone because they're not there, you'll get something like, hi, this is Bob, I'm not at the desk. Please leave your message after the tone. Beep. What do I say? If you're prepared, you can say, okay, it's gone beep. Hello, Bob, this is Graham. My number is 555 247 93518. I was calling about the email you sent me today. Please ring me back. That's it. Because then you've only got your 10, 20 seconds to leave your message. Yeah, much clearer because you said who it is, what the number is, and why. Very briefly, why you want to talk to him. Okay, so let's look at that. Now we're going to look at another way we can do this on the telephone. This is a nice way to make more of a connection with the person, particularly if you need their help. So we're going to imagine I need to make a phone call to speak to the dentist. So this is like an imaginary conversation, but see how I do it. So dentist receptionist answers, something like that, bright smile dentists, how can I help? Now I find it very useful at this point to ask for the name of the person who's on the other end of the phone. So, sorry, what's your name? Sorry, what's your name? Let's say it's Karen. So Karen answers, it was Karen. Now I say hello. Hello, Karen. Hello, Karen. This is Graham. Karen. Notice I repeat the name. Karen, I need your help. That's what I'm ringing for. I need your help. I'm calling to make an urgent appointment. I'm calling to make an urgent appointment. Yeah? So now we've made more of a connection. I've said hello. Now I know her name. I'm asking for her help and what I need the help for. To make an urgent appointment. Now, maybe in this point of the conversation, you're going to get a question as often or not, some kind of reference number. There's usually something you need to help you do the appointment. So you might get something like, what's your reference number? And maybe you're not sure what it is. Perhaps you've got one of those, you've got your piece of paper that gives you your health plan or something like that. There's lots of information on it, but you're not sure which piece of this information is the piece of information they need. So I ask a different question. I'm sorry, Karen, I don't understand. Is that the number that starts 384? Because maybe on my piece of paper I can see lots of different numbers. I need to check which one it is. So is that the number that starts 384? Yes, that's it. Okay, my reference number is, and again we give it as digits, 384-257-9160. Much clearer. Yeah. So this is to show you how you can use a correcting question. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Ask the question, is that the information you wanted? Because I have different information perhaps on this card or this letter I'm trying to give to you, to be sure that you've understood correctly. And always ask for their name. It's very helpful, because when you finish the call, maybe you've had to go through your name, your address, perhaps your phone number, your contact number, these kind of things. You confirm the appointment, and then you can say yet again, because now we know her name, Karen, thanks for your help. Always important. Thanks for your help. Cheerio for now. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Particularly remember, if you're going to leave a message, leave it as digits, much clearer. So I hope that was useful. And as I've said before, if you'd like to work with me directly, my contact details are in the description below. But for now, cheerio.